Hey guys, Dora here, and today I'm doing the makeup book tag. I woke up about maybe 30-35 minutes ago, so sorry if I am not as happy / hyper like I am in my other videos. I'm tired. I woke up really early just to film this video for you guys. Now bear in mind, I am not a beauty guru. Everything I do, I learned from a whole bunch of beauty guru YouTubers and from little tricks that I learned myself when I was in middle school. So without further ado, let's just get started. Question number 1, primer, a book that left a lasting impression. For primer, I use the Tarte BB cream treatment and it has SPF 30. The regular one that I usually use is the Too Faced Hangover RX, I believe it is, replenishing primer, but I ran out of that one. I like how this one makes my skin so smooth in videos. I just put some, a little bit, not a lot. A book that left a lasting impression on me was Female of the Species by Mindy McGinnis. That book, oh my god, I absolutely adored that book with all my heart. It is such a great book, you guys. That book left me speechless when I finished it. Even until today, I sometimes just grab it randomly and I turn to the ending and I read the last few chapters and it's like, OMG. It hit me in the feels. The Female of the Species main topic is rape culture, so it is a pretty heavy, raw book, so don't go into it thinking it's gonna be all butterflies and rainbows. Question number 2 is a foundation, your favorite first book in a series. For this one, I know I brag about Vampire Academy all the time. I mean, that's my favorite series, but if I would have to choose my favorite first book in a series, I would go with Angel Fall. And the foundation I use is the Naked Skin. I use it in shade 3.5. This is actually me. Look at me over here speaking Spanish. Like I said, I'm still tired. This is my summer foundation. The last time I used my winter foundation was for the bookshelf scavenger hunt, and you can really see how washed out my face looks. So I was saying, Angel Fall. Angel Fall is my favorite first book in a series. Angel Fall is the first book in the Penryn and something of the world. I can't remember the book right now, the name of the entire series. I think it's Penryn and the End of the World or something like that. But either way, Angel Fall is about angels. So, you know, it says it right there in the title. If you've been with me since the start of BookTube, you know I hate angel books. I've read Unearthly. I liked the first book, but I didn't like it enough to continue with the series because, again, angels save the world. They're holy creatures. I wanted something original. Angel Fall is about an apocalyptic world where angels have taken over. They're trying to get rid of the human race. Where Penryn comes in is that she witnesses some angels being mean to another angel. What she does is she goes and tries to help the angel. In the course of trying to help the angels, they take her sister, and then the whole book is about Penryn trying to find her sister because she blames herself for losing her after what happened for trying to defend the angels. It's a really great book. I truly do recommend it. I don't know how I'm doing. I usually do this in the bathroom. There's so much more better lighting in there. Number 3, concealer. A character you'd like to erase. Now, the only concealer I use is for my underbags. I never really do spot treatments. I just, you know, feel like I already have a lot of gunk in my face. So the only thing I use for concealer is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. You guys can see it right there. So the character I would like to erase is Adam from the Shatter Me trilogy by Tahereh Mafi. That guy, he seems all good and sweet and swoony worthy in the first few chapters of the book, or I think even in the first book, like the entire first book, it's like he's so swoon worthy that you just want Adam to be your guy. But if you read the novellas and if you keep reading on to book 2, I believe, after book 2, Adam just got under my skin and he turned into a complete asshole. I hoped to God he would have died during that series, but authors always kill characters that are more worthy than others, so it's like you can't win. Like, you can never win. Next question is powder. Your favorite last book in a series. So for powder, I have this kabuki brush called Icing, because that's where I got it from. And the powder I use is the Master Fix Face Studio Setting Perfecting Loose Powder. And it's in transparent. It's just the white powdery that doesn't give any type of color to your face. That's the way, I like it. Okay, I think I'm waking up. If I'm singing, it means I'm waking up. Go! Oh. Like I said, I'm not an expert at makeup. I'm dropping everything. Then again, I always drop everything. Now, the last book that I loved in the series was Last Sacrifice. Last Sacrifice is the very last book in the Vampire Academy series. It was one of the best novels in the Vampire Academy series because you really can see the growth that all the characters went through. Rose, Dimitri, Lissa, even Rose's mom, like all the characters, they just grew. And when you read the first book and then you read the last book and it's like, wow, you know, how did this happen? How did they become these people when they used to be these immature little crybabies? Okay, brows. A book you think everyone should read. Well, I microbladed my brows, which means they already look like they're filled in, but I still like to fill them in a little bit because my brows are being ridiculously weird. This is the Brow and Liner Kit by The Body Shop, and I'm almost running out of my color. And for the brows, it said a book you think everyone should read. Do I really need to say what book you guys should read? There's two to this, but since I always recommend Vampire Academy, I'm gonna go with Killer Instinct by S.E. Green. I adore this book to the moon and more. My god, that novel is a head twister. I mean, like, that book, like, my god. Killer Instinct is about a girl named Lane who is obsessed with serial killers, and her obsession comes with the fact that she herself feels like she's a serial killer in training. So for her to get rid of these, you know, serial killer tendencies, she does vigilante work. So when a serial killer called the Decapitator comes into her town and, you know, kills a person, she literally is jumping up and down of excitement because she wants to find out who the Decapitator is and, you know, be buddies. But then the Decapitator sends a note to Lane threatening her and her family. And so Lane now wants to find him so she can hurt him. So it's a really great book. I really do recommend you read it. It's one of the best mystery novels that I have read in my entire life. Eyeshadow. A book with your favorite color on the cover. I normally don't wear eyeshadow. I use eye primer more than I use eyeshadow. A book with my favorite color. I would say Gemina from Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I like the color of Gemina. It's a really pretty blue. I've only read Illuminate. I haven't gotten to Gemina yet, but I will here soon because I love Illuminate. Illuminate was a really great novel. So of course I will try to get to Gemina as well. Oh yeah, and eyeshadow primer, I use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Eyeliner. A dark and mysterious book. For eyeliner, this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. I shake it before I use it all the time. A dark and mysterious book, I would have to go with another S.E. Green novel, and this one hasn't been published yet. I think it's going to be published on October 10th, my birthday. Yay! I was fortunate enough that S.E. Green gave me an advanced reader's copy to that novel, and I finished it. I read it. My review is on Goodreads. I don't know how much to say without saying a lot, but I think it's best if you go into this novel not knowing anything. It's about a girl named Vicky and her twin brother. He finds a dead body in the woods. I know you're not supposed to pull. I think I got them the same. I can never get my eyeliner the same, and that's what bugs me. But usually I just go through life thinking they're the same and my life is complete. Mascara. A long book. Well, for this one I have several long books. I mean, there's Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Also Lady Midnight and City of Heavenly Fire. And so for mascara, I usually end up using 3. I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which it was the trial size, and then we have the MAC Hot and Naughty Lash, and then we have Clinique High Impact Curling Mascara. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna use this one. Either way, my favorite long book would have to be City of Heavenly Fire, just because I like everything that went down in that book. Now, okay, fine. I didn't like everything, okay? And for those who know, Simon. My god. When that happened, I was legit crying because Simon is my favorite character and he's one of my book boyfriends. Next question is contour, a book you got a deep meaning out of. Okay, so I don't contour. I just grab this bronzer with this big brush. I swirl, I tap, and then I just go in an E. And that's what I do. So that's basically it for contour for me. A book I got a very deep meaning out of was Salt to the Sea. That book, I read it twice in 2016. And the deep meaning I got was sometimes you have to do whatever it takes to survive. So next one is Blush, a book with a cringe-worthy romance. For Blush, I have the 10 color palette from BH Cosmetics and BH Cosmetics blush brush. But then I go with this pink one and this pink one, and I just tap, and then I smile and I just go tap, 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 and then I just go woo! For the cringe-worthy romance, I'm gonna go with Fall Into Forever. I, for the life of me, cannot remember the author, but it'll probably say it in the picture up here. Oh my god. The freaking romance, so cringe-worthy. Like, they would do some things and it'd be like, no, don't do that, don't say that. Not so great romance novels that I've read in my time. Highlight. Again, I don't use highlight. So a book that brightened your day. But a book that brightened my day was My Lady Jane. It's so hilarious. The first time I read that book, I went into it thinking it was going to be a historical fiction novel, a retelling of something. But as you read it, like, the authors flat out tell you that yes, it's historical fiction, but it's not as historical as you would think. Lipstick. Your favorite book kiss. For lipstick, I've usually been going with neutrals like this. I go like this. Oh my gosh, there's so many book kisses I love. But for this one, I'm going to go with Shadow Kiss by Richelle Mead. That is the 3rd book in the Vampire Academy. Oh my god. Spoiler alert. Mute if you don't want to be spoiled. The kiss when they're in the cabin, like how, oh my gosh, that kiss just meant the world to me. Either way, that was my favorite kiss. Richelle Mead did an amazing job. So that was the makeup book tag. Maybe some of you guys didn't find it entertaining, maybe some of you did. And as you can tell, I've evolved into my hyper self now that I'm more awake. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of my face. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!